Hi Year 8, so here is your next lesson for the curious incident of the dog in the night time. So we are looking at script work as part of our next topic. The purpose of today is to gain a stronger understanding of script work and how to apply it in practical. Yes, we are going to try and get a little bit of practical done today. So our Unifrog link for today is TV or film directors. So some of the day-to-day duties may include for this particular career meeting producers to plan filming schedules and resources, developing script or ideas for programs, developing storyboards, deciding how the production should look and where it should be filmed, hiring the cast and crew, explaining technical requirements to different teams, directing actors on set or location, and supervising the editing. So the particular bit that we're going to focus on today with a link to this career is developing scripts or ideas for programs. In order to get the highest levels possible today, we need to start by making sure that we understand the main plot of the play and are able to put it into practice. For the level 2, you need to show some confidence when working with the plot of the play and adapting it. For a level 3, to secure that knowledge, you need to use your understanding of dramatic techniques in influencing your work more professionally. And finally, for that top level 4, you need to show that you can successfully recreate sections of a script using your understanding of the plot and knowledge of dramatic techniques to make it engaging and effective. So at the start of the lesson, we went through the SMSC question and we shared some ideas as a class. I'd now like you to take some time to write down your answer to that. So just a reminder then, the social, moral, spiritual and cultural question is our real life link to the lesson. So you know that the main character of the play we will be exploring has Asperger's syndrome, now known as autism. Why do you think when we're exploring this play, we need to be very, very respectful? Can you give me an example or a situation? If you'd like to put me on pause and complete that task, please do so. Okay, your next task is to read the first 5 pages of the script, okay? So please read these before you do anything else, as they will be required as part of the next task. You'll see them as part of a Word document within your assignment. You might just need to zoom in a little bit, okay? If you'd like to put me on pause while you do that. Your next task comes in 2 parts then. So for the first one, I would like you to be detectives. You can complete this on paper or on a Word document. So from the pages that you've just read, what have we learned about Christopher from this extract? So you'll be identifying, saying what we know about Christopher. Next, which lines and stage directions reveal something about Christopher's likes and dislikes? Can you explain these or give an example? Make sure you write in full sentences. And then finally for part 1, do we have any idea at this point why Christopher acts in this way? If not, can you think of any that aren't revealed in the script? And at this point we are justifying, so we are saying why. If you'd like to put me on pause while you complete that task. Okay, part 2 then. You'll notice that on the assignment there is a worksheet with this gingerbread looking man on it. This is called a role on the wall. Now this is a character development technique that we use to gain more understanding and more knowledge about the characters that we will play. So either use the role on the wall worksheet or create the outline of a gingerbread man yourself to complete the task below. On the inside of the role on the wall, you should write what you think Christopher's thoughts and feelings are at this point. Try to use a range. Then on the outside of the role on the wall's body, write the facts you know about Christopher based on what you've read so far and some of the research that you have done, or the discussions you've taken part in. If you'd like to put me on pause, please do so. Okay, thought tracking then. So most of you will have explored this task, this particular dramatic technique in practical classes at school. But just a reminder, is that thought tracking is when a character steps out of a scene to address the audience about how they are feeling. Normally, the other characters around them will freeze in a still image as they step forward and speak to the audience or speak out loud. Sharing thoughts in this way provides deeper insight into the character for an audience. In rehearsals, it's an effective way of exploring characters in scenes in greater depth. So, I would like you to write a thought track for Christopher. This should be at least 3 sentences long. You need to choose a point in the script, the bit that you've read so far, where you think that the audience would benefit from hearing what Christopher is thinking. This might be about something he is confused by, something he is feeling, or something he really wants to say to somebody but feels he can't. Once you've done this, you should voice record yourself saying the thought track in character. Please remember to only voice record yourself. You should not be on the recording. There should be no image of you. Using the appropriate vocal skills. Please think about your use of volume, pace, pause, tone, and emotions as you complete this task. Remember, you are in character as Christopher. Once you've recorded this, you should email it to your school email address. So email it from the device you've recorded it on to your school email address first. And then send it to my school email address. So if your teacher is Miss Watts, I've put her email address at the bottom there. And if I am your teacher, I've put my email address at the bottom there as well. Okay? Now, some of you might be thinking, but Miss, what if I can't record my thought track because you are in school and around lots of other people that will distract them, or if you are working alongside somebody else at home? In that case, what I would like you to do is to, once you have written your thought track, is to explain, oh, sorry guys, is to explain how you would say it if you could, making sure that you reference your volume, your pace, your pause, tone, and emotions. If you manage to complete all of these tasks, you should let your teacher know as soon as possible, as they will have the next task ready for you. Please make sure you ask any questions throughout the lesson on Teams.